The next two exhausts are purely decorative, not real. Hello brothers, today we're looking at the Changan 4th generation CS5+. This is the leading edition. As first generation owners, let's take a look at the changes in the 4th generation. This is its key. Alright, let's briefly look at the car's exterior and interior. The entire front fascia has significant changes. The central section adopts a honeycomb structure paired with a continuous light strip. After unlocking, when illuminated, the light assembly is bright, featuring an integrated headlight design. The shape is somewhat similar to the new CS55 with C-shaped daytime running lights. Both the high and low beams inside are LED. The vehicle dimensions are length 45 and 50mm, width 1868mm, and height 1670mm. With a 2656mm wheelbase, it's positioned as a compact SUV. The suspension uses a front McPherson and rear multi-link suspension structure. The wheels feature a multi-spoke alloy design similar to my own car. The tire size is 225/60R18. The rear also uses a continuous taillight design which lights up when turned on. The two exhausts below are decorative. If they weren't decorative, the real exhaust would be underneath. Additionally, the rear bumper has 3 radar sensors. This car is equipped with rear parking radar. The trunk is still mechanically opened, thus maintaining its functional design. There's a button located below. Press it once to open the trunk smoothly. After opening, as you can see, the rear seats are not folded down. Actually, the space isn't much different from my old car. Below the partition is a recessed area with some personal tools inside. Under the partition is a spare tire. I just checked the rear seats. They also support a 4/6 split folding. Once folded, you can see that the overall space is much flatter than in my previous car. My old car had a ridge in the middle, but this expanded space can accommodate quite a bit. The front hood adopts a slat design and is equipped with padding. The overall engine layout remains largely unchanged. For the powertrain, it uses a 1.5T engine paired with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. The engine delivers 141 kilowatts of power and a peak torque of 310 Nm. This model includes washer fluid. The door handles feature the popular mechanical style with keyless entry buttons. The leading version's side mirrors do not automatically fold when locking, but they do have heating functions. Now let's proceed to enter the building's interior and take a closer look together. Folks, looking at the overall interior design for a new generation model, I think the changes are quite substantial. The instrument cluster and central touchscreen maintain a connected screen layout. Only the overall size is slightly larger, as the central touchscreen itself measures a generous 12.8 inches in the leading version of this particular model. Then the high-end configuration has a slightly larger size of 14.6 inches compared to the mid-range version, making the entire display appear clearer. It is also equipped with more features such as relevant apps, including the ability to connect our smartphones, Apple's CarPlay, Huawei's HiCar, and Baidu's Car Live, all of which can be accessed on the central control screen. The instrument display is a 10.25-inch LCD screen. However, the tachometer styles on both sides remain fixed, with some vehicle-related real-time information in the middle. Looking again at its craftsmanship, the flip cover here hides a leather-wrapped material. It has changed from the previous oval shape to a more conventional terrain flip cover, and the flip cover mechanism is now also manually operated by the user. Adjustable in 4 directions, up, down, forward, and backward, with some functional buttons placed on both sides of the panel. They are all physical buttons, and both the upper and lower parts of the door panel are carefully and thoroughly wrapped in high-quality leather material, which not only enhances the aesthetic appeal, but also provides a durable and luxurious surface. The entire upper part of the dashboard is made of soft materials, and the lower part, including the edges of the center console, is wrapped in leather. Below the center console, there are 2 places to put phones, but there are still some buttons retained in the middle for opening the bridge, such as controls for airflow and temperature in the center, as well as buttons for the front windshield and window defrost. This deserves a good review. Below, there are 2 holders and the central armrest box. The spacious interior can comfortably accommodate approximately 6 to 8 passengers, and there's a functional air conditioning vent inside the vehicle, allowing us to enjoy chilled beverages even during the hottest summer days. Below the center console, there is a hollowed-out design, quite large, equipped with a 12V power port and an additional USB charging port. USB data port for plugging in flash drives to listen to music, and on that side there's a Type-C charging port. The seats are made with this leather-wrapped material. The overall feel is a balance between soft and firm. However, if you want heating and ventilation functions, you can choose the top and second top configurations. Additionally, both front camera panels have vanity mirrors, but no backlighting. In the center, there is an illumination light. On the front passenger side, there's a handle. The entire roof adopts a segmented sunroof design with a very large area that can open. There are electric sunshades that prevent sun bleaching in summer and allow lighting in winter. In terms of safety features, this car has 4 airbags in the base model, while the other versions come with 6 airbags. Features like proactive braking, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, 360-degree surround view, and R2 level assistance are available in all versions except the base model. But if you mostly drive in the city and occasionally take the highway, the base business version also comes with parking sensors, 360-degree surround view, and cruise control functions. These features are more than sufficient now. I've adjusted the front seats to a normal driving posture. As you know, I'm tall at 1.72 meters. Let's proceed to the second row in order to observe and evaluate how its available space performs effectively. There is still about a little little over 2 fists of space, and in the rear there is a small pocket. I just pressed this attention twice. The rear seats feel a bit softer compared to the front. As for the rear floor, in the middle, there's a tiny, almost negligible feature, a pure screen state. At the back, there are independent air vents, and below them, there's a USB charging port. The rear seatbacks are designed with 2 removable headrests. If you want a center armrest, you can choose the top and second tier trim levels. Currently, the 4th generation CS5 Plus comes in 4 variants. Feel free to discuss in the comments what cars you'd like to see next. Like and follow. See you in the next episode.